Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to show you both Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Battlefield 5 head-to-head with RTX enabled, so you can see what visually looks better. Please hit the subscribe button and like button if you like this video. So, what's RTX? RTX then is real-time ray tracing, that's what it stands for. It's actually tracing every single ray of light as it bounces off different surfaces, creating realistic reflections and shadows. The film industry has been doing this for years, but they are pre-rendered, as in not rendered in real time. The new NVIDIA 20 series cards with their Turing architecture actually come with RT cores, which accelerate the ray tracing process, making its usage possible in games. But as expected, there's a performance here. But it's quite evident now that RTX is extremely taxing to GPUs across the board. Some of the drops can be attributed to DX12, which is fairly new API and isn't completely optimized. I can certainly see a significant drop in frame rate with RTX enabled, from probably getting around 130-140 frames per second down to 70-ish. Okay then, so what is frame rate? Sometimes known, I suppose, as update rate or burst rate. The frame rate basically is the frequency in which a series of frames or consecutive frames or images can appear on a display panel in a video monitor. It applies not only to computer graphics in video games, but to all motion capture systems, including film and video cameras. This frequency is usually measured by frames per second FPS. So, for example, at 30 frames per second, you get 30 distinct images in succession within 1 second. If the FPS is too low, movement will appear jagged and jerky. I'm sure you've all seen that. But you can also run into problems if your FPS is too high due to synchronization errors, which could overload your monitor and cause it to malfunction. So do you think that frame rate matters? I'll let you decide on this one. So, at a minimum, 24 frames per second is what you need for distinct frames to appear as one actual moving image. Whether you're streaming movies or battling online in Battlefield or Call of Duty, etc. However, the higher you go from this, the faster and smoother your display quality and viewing experience will be. So if you're a serious gamer, I'd certainly recommend playing on a quality monitor with an optimised frame rate, and that's an absolute must. With a low frame rate, you're going to end up experiencing choppy video, major lag times, especially if you're doing live streaming. Basically, your monitor won't be able to keep up with the video game graphics. It might double or triple certain frames in the video feed, which then creates the slow sort of visual effect on the display that you can see from time to time. So with higher frame rates and lower latency, then you're going to be a lot more competitive. You'll see the next frame more quickly and be able to respond to it. Higher FPS on a high hertz monitor as well will make the image appear smoother and moving targets easier to aim at. Higher FPS combined with G-Sync technologies like ultra-low motion blur, which is ULMB, makes objects and text sharper and easier to comprehend in fast-moving scenes. So games like COD and Battlefield then really rely heavily on your reaction times and your ability to spot an enemy quickly. You really want to be playing, if you can, at 144 frames per second or more. I certainly would suggest. So how can you increase your frame rate then? Right, you can drop down your resolution settings to a lower contrast. That's one. 2, change your video playback settings. 3, update your graphic card drivers and better hardware. Overclock your hardware if you run that risk. Obviously, if you do it correctly, then it shouldn't be a problem. And you can also use PC optimization software that can help with your FPS as well. In this video, then make sure you look at the shadows and how they move with motion, the reflections on the water, and certainly off of guns, etc. I've tried to capture this in game where possible to give you a true picture of both games' capabilities. Now, which one is better? I'll ask you to comment below or use the voting option in the poll. For now, enjoy the game's visuals, and see you at the end of this video.
On station. Be advised, enemy personal radar active.
Eliminate all enemy forces. Enemies here.
Enemy UAV online. Touch them out there. Allied cluster strike down. Stay too close.
Good work. We have taken the lead. Team deathmatch. Enemy threats in the AO. Weapons hot. We've taken the lead. I'm with you.
Enemy at the center.
Enemy UAV down. Enemies in the area. Shoot them, not me. Hostiles in the area. Allied cluster strike inbound.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Gleich geht's dir besser.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Vielen Dank.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Deckung, ich werfe Granate.
Friendly UAV overhead. Allied cluster strike inbound. Pull the other out. Cluster
Enemy
strike
in the warehouse.
Enemy personal radar in the air. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personal radar in friendly UAV.
Enemy at the yellow building.
Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound. Personal radar in the air. Enemy UAV overhead. We're winning this. Keep it tight.
Hope you've enjoyed this video then and found it informative. If you have, please subscribe and hit that like button below. And thanks for overdosing on gas. See you next time.